The M200 is by far the best sniper rifle in the game. It has the best cumulative stats, and let's actually talk about that really quickly. So the other gun that I can find that comes close to having cumulatively the quote-unquote best stats is the RAM 700, and as you can see, I already put on some attachments and all that. For the categories that it beats it out on, it really doesn't beat it out by much. So for aim down time, it really doesn't beat it out by much, by 0.04. For running speed, it's 0.01. For reload time, the reload time is going to be a little bit... sorry. Whoa, I completely misread that. The M200 has faster reload. That seems kind of goofy. Wow, okay. The draw speed we don't care about, and the bolt action speed is going to be 0.15 for the RAM 700 is going to be 0.15 quicker, which realistically is not going to be that big of a problem unless you're right in their face fighting within 20 meters. Like, realistically, you're not going to have like 15 milliseconds is what it takes for you to readjust your scope on their head. So I don't think that that really matters. Now, where does the M200 really exceed the RAM 700? Why is it better if the stats are worse? Well, the velocity, for one, is insanely high. At 1540, it beats out the RAM by quite a lot. And you will really notice, if you play with the RAM 700 and compare it to the M200, you basically do not need to aim right next to the guy's head while he's running left to right, and you can pretty much just, zoop, he's dead. You know, with a RAM 700, you will notice a very significant delay between you shooting and your shot actually landing, meaning you have to aim further away from the person that's running left to right. For the damage, now this is the other really good stat, and I think that if it wasn't for this stat, the M200 wouldn't be as great. It would still be good, but I wouldn't consider it the best, hands down, no contest. This damage, it starts off at 70, where the RAM 700 starts off at, like, I believe 65. This allows you to one-shot headshot every armor in the game, where the RAM 700 it only one-shots helmets all the way up to heavy, which is just, you know, it's unfortunate. But until they nerf or change other sniper rifles, for now the M200 will remain the only sniper rifle that can do that. Now let's actually get into the attachments and all that. So for the barrel, you want to do Ranger. If you don't have access to Ranger, do Heavy Barrel, and then once you unlock that, do Ranger. For the underbarrel rail, we're going to do the B25 URK. Side rail, we're going to do the Rangefinder. Magazine, we're going to do the Short A. The bolt, we're going to do Bolt Action C. For the main sight, this depends on your playstyle. If you're playing a more aggressive playstyle, I would say the ACOG or any of the medium range scopes, but I recommend the ACOG because it has lines on it. You can accurately shoot this gun, at least I could, all the way up to 550. Now, of course, 550, 500 meters are going to have to be stationary for me to hit my target accurately. I am able to do that, and so the only time I would ever recommend long range is if you know you're going to be sitting 4, 5, 600 meters away from your target, and it doesn't matter which one you choose. Whatever one is your preference. Now, you're probably asking why use an ACOG at all? Well, the ACOG has two benefits. One, you don't have the sniper glint, or the sun glare that hits your scope and shines that bright white light to everyone who you're looking at, which is a very, very big advantage in and of itself. And second, you don't have to hold shift with medium range scopes, so you don't have that huge weapon sway until you press shift, like you do with the long range scopes. So you get all of the benefits with one negative, which is you don't see as far. But again, we don't really need that. So let's go ahead and hop into game here. Go ahead and just show off what control is, just so no one gets paranoid. This is control. See how the scope is very slightly moving? It's not even moving off this guy's head. That's control. It looks like a lot, but when you're moving, you will not feel it at all. And you will always be able to hit a shot, and the only time you will miss is when you miss, if that makes sense. And let's go ahead and just show off how you can actually hit your shots all the way up to 500 meters with this. So yeah, I can definitely hit my shots up to 500. No, I won't say that I'm going to be completely accurate, and I would still use my my zeroing, even with a long range scope I would, and I would try to hit a headshot like this rather than doing it with, you know, manual. But I do have that ability with the ACOG. And I'll do it one more time just to flex. I'm probably going to miss this one now that I said that. There we go. Yeah, but you're only going to be hitting stationary targets. You're not really going to be hitting a headshot on a moving target 500 meters. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.